Yep. It's about that time. It's about that frickin' time. Defiance 2050. Never would have dreamed this was possible. Just wouldn't have. And I'll literally tell you how this went down. I thought to myself one day, man, wouldn't it just be so awesome, though, if they were going to bring this to console? And I looked it up knowing there wouldn't be anything on it. And then there was this. It was going to happen. So, you know, we've been talking about this. We've been playing videos up till this point where we were ready to do this. I told you we were going to look at this on both consoles. And Tryon just comes out of nowhere and says the beta's PC only. Well, I didn't sign up for a PC beta, so I didn't get a dadgum code. Poop on a bun for that. But thanks to a fellow streamer out there, AngelSoulTV. She hooked me up with a code for this thing. I got us in here. Even told me where to find the interfaces to download it. I couldn't even find on the freaking website where you had to go to get this thing. It was just vanilla Defiance on there. So, AngelSoulTV, thank you so much for your help with this. Again, she is a fellow Twitch streamer. She does some pretty cool stuff. She's been streaming some of this game. I will have links to her channels down in the description of this video so you can check out who she is and what she does. Thank you again so much for your help with this. Wanted to bring this to you. Wanted to show this to you. We're already joined by Goblin215, mainly gaming. It looks like we've got a little action on Twitch too. Who else have we got here? Smash JT is looking at us on the Twitch side, so you're probably seeing this in some brilliant HD JT. I'm excited for this. The question is, can I play it on PC? I am not a PC gamer. You guys know that. But again, Tryon's got her hands tied here. It's only on PC to play this beta. And, you know, because of that, we're starting all over. I can't transfer any character data over to this. It's just going to be how it is. So, let's see what we got going here. Again, we're doing this on PC, so if you see any issues visually or audio-wise, let me know. I can make adjustments. But this is my first official stream of a PC game ever. So, I think we're going to be a chick this time. Because why not? And Molly might play some of this too, because she really loves Defiance. Only because we have a stuffed animal hellbug. Hey, how you doing, buddy? We are going to continue with our character creation. It's almost kind of cool to start over on this, because it was such a great game start to finish. This is Defiance 2050. If you haven't played Defiance, go ahead and get started on your PS3 or Xbox 360. It is free to play. I am not an MMO guy. Disclaimer. I'm just not. But this game demands so little of you. You can be a factor in it at any level. You don't have to spend real money if you don't want to. Kind of like my first mouth. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll go with mouth number 1. We are joined by Roaming Dan. Smash says sounded good. Good deal, dude. That's what I want to hear. Stream health looks good. We've done a lot of upgrades on this PC, and really, I'm going to build a master PC later this year, but for now, this is what we've got.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, buddy. Soldier. Hey, friend. What's up? Hey, buddy.
Well, we'll go with number 2. Does she not have any eyebrows? There, now we have some eyebrows. Have to draw them on with a pencil. I kind of like her hairstyle like that. Oh, we don't want to go quite that crazy. I'm staying with the first hairstyle. We'll go with a chestnut fade there. No tattoos, no face paint. Maybe she did her eyeshadow this morning. I don't know. Alright, we got to come up with a name. Yeah, thanks, Goblin. I had to kind of throw that together last second there. Betty McDarfler. It's Betty McDarfler. Create character. Yes. Now I've got a controller here. It may or may not work for this. So this is the same way Vanilla Defiance starts, you know. I'm really looking forward to transferring my Xbox character over to Xbox One and playing on that. And going from there. But that's not an option on PC. Never played this on PC before, or really anything else for that matter. Molly is our resident in-house PC gamer. Nothing against PC gaming at all. I've just never been really equipped to do it before. If you've never watched Defiance, it's actually really good for a sci-fi show. And if I sound a little like Barry White right now, I am nursing a chest cold. So these things happen. We have received a donation from the one and only Roaming Dan. Dan, you're too good to us. And you know that each and every last bit of that currency will go to upgrading your experience right here on the Emceemur Show, bringing you only the finest day one. Now, we were very afraid we were not going to be able to bring you this content. Had no way to do it. Then AngelSoulTV had me hooked up with a code. So again, I'm going to link her channels in the description. That was really cool of her to hook us up. So often people don't want to help other people with streaming in any regard. And this was a rare instance where somebody really came through for me when they didn't have to. So that's really awesome. Did not think we were going to be playing this weekend. I love the NPCs in this game. Stocko. You don't step in Stocko. Oh, she's flipping out. Yeah, I bet they are fighting over the Lavo robot. I can only imagine. Like you were saying, man, if we'd had something like that when we were kids, that would have been the cat's pajamas. Hey, Dan, I'm here for you, buddy. Each and every time. And glad to have you back streaming too. That's awesome, man. You got your channel going. You got a routine going. Things are building up. I love to see that. Love to see everybody in our network rising up and doing big things. So she's got this ego chip in her brain, right? Or your character will have. Man, I'm ready to do some looting. Boot scooting and looting. Man, how is this going to work? Dan says there's no game sound. If you're not getting the audio, I can certainly turn it up. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to play this with a dadgum mouse. Oh man, that's wacky. Alright, we're gonna have to do some finagling here. Hail the Great One says plug in an Xbox controller. I don't have a wired Xbox One controller to use, unfortunately. So what would she use to reload? This is going to be wacky, dude. So Q swaps between that and that. I will crank up the game audio a little bit for you there. Let me know if that helps. We'll make it work. We're joined by Gen X grown-up John, who is a Gen X grown-up, and helped me earlier today figure out what I had to do to get this rigged up. Again, I've never streamed PC before. R is to reload. I could get used to this, I guess. I want to get used to it. I don't want PC gaming to be foreign to me. It wasn't in the 80s, I'll tell you that. It wasn't in the early 90s, but it is now. Press RMB to side in. Who's shooting at me now? This punk? I mean, this looks good on my PC. Oh, it's George. I watched George's new video this morning. What was it, Infinity Con? Is that what that was called, what you went to? That looked like a good time. Our local con, AFCON, started charging too much for admission, and it's canceled this year, it looks like. Which is disappointing. That whole video got me wanting to go to a con and buy some stuff. And do some frivolous spending. Alright, let's go get some mutants over here. Yeah, the graphics aren't bad at all, man. Of course, I knew this would probably look good on here. Grenade. Can't wait to play it on the P4, though. The P54 and the X-Bone. What did he do? This isn't so bad. I just feel good that we're playing the Defiance beta here, even though it feels like we're playing Defiance again. I'm doing what I said I was going to do. Making good. Although I must admit, it was all up to Tryon there. It was a bit out of my control. I know plenty of people did not get beta invites, so... Been really watching Tryon's forums and their frickin' Twitter feeds and really just trying to figure out what's what. Can't wait till we get some loot. Take the boot and scoot and get that loot. CM Retro Gaming. Welcome, CM. Yeah, Dan, you and anybody that wants to play this, man, I would love to play this with some folks. Getting some resources. Press 1 to use your ego power.
Touch me.
Get our ammo filled up here. Nice. Give them a little something to wake them up. Oh yeah? This game takes a lot from Borderlands, you know, at a glance you can tell. Oh!
I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
This is Q to switch weapons.
I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized.
We're coming, Cass.
No, we better help her.
I don't know how to run, but we're coming. Control is a quick menu. Let's see what we have here. Settings. Take a look at the character. This is what we really want to see. And man, that looks good. But we have this is what we talked about in the videos leading up to this, the power rating. The power rating is an actual average based on everything that you have, all of your weapons, explodables, and all that good stuff. It's a new ranking system that didn't exist before, so kind of another way to gauge your character and new ways to level up said weapons. Hopefully we're going to get some loot here we can mess around with. Kind of wanted to see some controls, man. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm doing this. But we'll figure it out as we go. Badoosh.
According to my readings, those
Look at
creatures
George hammering on there with the big donation. You go, George.
mutated.
That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. You know, each and every last cent will go to improving your experience right here on the Emceemur Show. I got nothing but love for George and all the GXG guys. What a thrill and honor it has been to collaborate with people of that caliber. Just some all-around cool dudes. Boy, I'm having to get some really long shots here. What if? Oh, that's coming right back. Dadgummit.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems.
Oh,
Get to that
Jesus,
server now. I'll see
oozes.
what I can do. I'm okay.
So again, this takes a lot from Borderlands with, you know, numbers coming off of them and damage as you hit them, the headshots, the way they work, the loot system, the way it works, and the way it's color-coded. But it still, it very much does its own thing, as it is a very effective third-person shooter. I just love everything about this game. Looks good, man. I want to see if I can change my ego power, but we'll do that in a minute. Go ahead and set the reactor off here.
I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map.
We've got a lead.
But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
Hit the mat, son.
I've spotted some advanced weaponry.
Get the advanced weapon.
Now that's a heavy weapon.
Waranka. Protect the reactor. Here we go. Enemy waves incoming. I think. Okay. Had to trigger it there. Here come the mutants. Whoa. I gotta do a Rambo yell with that. Spinning up. I wonder if we're getting any XP. Do you have as many guns as in Borderlands? Probably more. There are literally millions of weapon combinations in this game because of all the different classes, types, mods, mod types. I think they did away with the synergies in this one and went to a different system as far as that customization, because it was almost too hard to get that lethal lottery of everything with the same chemistry.
Thanks.
But yeah, dude, when I say millions of combinations, I mean, I might be selling that short. I'd actually have to do the math, and
I think we're
you'd
gonna
probably
make
need one of them
of
Big
those
Bang Theory guys to do that kind of
too. A little
math.
backup can take you a
So
long
much
way.
goes into a single weapon. A freaking gun, adding mod slots. You know, I'd take a pistol, I'd put a scope on it, a barrel on it, you know, add a stock. You just start doing stuff. And you make it your own. And, you know, the artwork in this game is so fantastic. Looking at the actual appearance of the gun when you start, and as it evolves, as you add things to it, I mean, holy crap, man. You can really make not only your character your own, but his weapons or her weapons, too. So this is class-based now. I don't even know if I have the ego stuff that I had in the old game. It may be completely different based on the class that I am. And mainly, hey, dude, that's what I'm here for. Rocky tips. I gotta tell you, man, that was awesome watching Drago hit the mat last night. Round 5, I had that sucker finish. But was it because I got a 7 on the training with Clubber Lang? Some people say it is. I'm not convinced. More testing will need to be done. I do know that you can't achieve a 7 without the turbo button. However, I fought Drago without the turbo button. I fought him straight up. So, we're talking a lot about Stallone here for this to be a Defiant stream. Let me upgrade ya. Upgrade sprint. Boost your movement speed by 75%. 8-second duration. And it'll have a cooldown to it. Quick reload. That's pretty cool. I like that. Arcades Games is in the house. Hey, man, thanks so much for stopping by, George, and thanks for the donation, dude. You rock the frickin' house, dude. Arcades Games was delivering some very inspirational messages yesterday. I really enjoyed your stream, dude. That was awesome stuff. I needed to hear some of that. Because I can be a really negative person sometimes. All this work we do here, all the streaming, all the hard work that goes into making these videos, it's all perspective, man. You just gotta keep a good outlook. And some good things are happening today, so. Oh, you can rename the weapons now. Is that what's going on? So you can enhance a weapon if you've got the points to do it. And obviously I don't. Once you rank up, there's other perks and stuff that you'll add to the weapon outside of just attachments and stuff like that. So they've even added more depth to what you can do with these things. And again, I love the artwork. Got freaking duct tape holding these things together, the post-apocalyptic look to some of these weapons. And it's not all that. There's a lot of alien tech and stuff like that you can find in this game. It's absolutely bizarre. And the important thing to remember is this game is free. You know, I mean, we spend so much money on games that do turn into just absolute hog diarrhea the minute you get them home. And this doesn't cost you a dadgum thing to play. Although I will admit I have spent money on this game. I've bought microtransactions because they're actually cool. And I know what I'm getting, and I don't feel like I'm being forced to do it, or that I'm being ripped off. Oh, we got a new gun. So we're actually going to get a little bit of loot for having done this mission. We need to find out if Mr. Von Bach survived. I'm sure he did.
Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. Von Bach.
Kind of want to check out my new weapon there. So we're going to go to character. You have multiple loadouts, which is cool because you'll have multiple outfits you can try on. Just got the one right now, and you'll have a different one for PvP. It's important to note that PvP is seamless in this. You can go right in and out of it and enjoy that, and it's not mandatory. How long have I been on? About 2 years, right at it, doing videos on here. I mean, I've been on YouTube longer, but as far as being a content creator, yeah, just 2 years. So I'm still kind of a rookie. Captain Retro is loving God of War. I am too. And hopefully this new Defiance is what I want done. I think that it will be, man. And I'm so glad to be able to play this. So glad. Let's go to our... This is so weird learning to play this on a computer, though. And again, for those of you just joining this beta was only on PC. My hands were tied. This is how I have to play it. So, it is what it is, man. I want to see my inventory. That's our shield. That can go up to when you get some better ones. And yes, Kevin, I'm using a keyboard. I know that's not like me. I love the LMG class in this game. So I think we are going to equip that. Equip. Loving this pistol, though. This is one I'd like to... I love the really heavy-duty single-shot pistols in this game. And just really building them to take you out with a single frickin' headshot. Alright, let's do it. Investigate evac pod.
Time to speed up.
I do not think they will bring the show back. No, Cap. I wish they would, though, because the show was awesome.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive somewhere.
A hellbug.
I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area
What
so I
is?
can scan the valley.
Oh. Dropped him. Reload. Go to open area. Super sprint. Alright, let's get old. Oh, I didn't equip my other gun. Oh, I got my poop shoes on. I wonder how you jump. It really hasn't given me any real information on the controls. I must have... Okay, I changed that on my other loadout is what I did. There we go. Yeah, got to remember there's multiple loadouts. You may have changed one on one and none on another. Don't have a vehicle yet. I think what I'm liking most about this is it looks good on my PC compared to the dadgum 360. And it raises my hopes that playing this on PS4 and Xbox One is going to look really, really good. Because that was the whole point. They wanted to optimize the experience as well as the look. If you go to the Sci-Fi Channel website, I think you can still watch this show. I don't think any of it's on Netflix. I could be wrong. But yeah, totally worth a watch. What up, whoop? What up, boop? Yeah, I believe it's just upgraded. I don't know if it's an all new engine. I mean, they're happy with the game they have. That's what they wanted to stress. That they didn't want a new game. They just wanted to bring it to current gen with a bunch of new stuff and streamline anything that they thought needed that. And I'm with that. I'm in total agreement with that. I would not want this game to change either. Get out of here. And honestly, if they had just brought it to current gen and didn't change a thing, I don't think I'd have been upset. There wasn't anything I could think of that it really needed.
Ha! You can't touch me.
Run in! Those are good guys.
Is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets.
Don't worry, lady. We're gonna find him. Super sprint. Alright, let's check out this charred husk. Beep, 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 beep. I gotta know how you run on this. It's driving me nuts. Alright, so... yeah, more items. Let's see what you got there. I would like to know. PC controls. Space bar is jump. Shift is to sprint. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Again, I don't know. I don't play PC games. But I want to. I mean, I want to get into this. We've actually built a PC that could somewhat do that, so. And there's a lot of great games from Tryon, you know, it's not just Defiance. There's Rift, Trove, if you're a Minecraft kind of person. Come on down, buddy. Just some resources, but we could get up there and get them. Whip, 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 whip. I'm telling you, dude, I'm with you. I'm fearing for my life over here. I'm good at this game, but man, with a keyboard, feels weird, man. It's like patting your head and rubbing your stomach weird, man. Yeah, Roaming Dan, you were talking about that, man. A new battle tech? Done. Sign me up. And as we get into doing the live D&D thing, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but don't count out doing maybe a live futuristic RPG like Robotech or Battletech on the Emceemur show. I'm talking about something I really specialize in. It's that. I GM'd Robotech games for years, way more than I did Dungeons and Dragons. Watch this, we won't pick this fool off. Okay, we'll pick. No, we'll still get this. Woody! I'll reload, lady. 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 I'm your knight in shining armor. Alright, here's the other charred husk. Oh man, she's barbecuing. I'm gonna leave this up right here on my Fizzone so I know the contrizzles. Yeah, good point, Jason. We do need to play some Chaos on here, man. We used to have so much fun playing that game.
I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Arc Hunter. Did you get that EREP message? Meet me at the rally point.
Yeah, nice throw, Betty. A mutant. Get some of that loot. Alright, girl, we're gonna need you to jump. Can we take the bridge? The only thing I don't like about this is starting over on PC, not just transferring my character over on Xbox. There's not a whole lot new I'm going to be able to show you as far as content. But we can at least look at some of the interface stuff and some of the stat changes, because that's some of the biggest stuff. Is that a mod vendor? Let's go check out what we got here at the E-Rep tent. Complete story missions to unlock new items for purchase. There's probably going to be limited stuff in the beta too. And there's Cass Ducar.
Let's find the man in charge.
Repeat, the new freedom has gone down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming
Have a nice
interference
cold
is trying, Corporal.
Coca-Cola Classic.
Talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir,
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's archives. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
We're here for a hamburger.
Wait, did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
That's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir. Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the strato that we will get them out.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC.
Man, I
Bunch
can't
of
wait to check out
bloodthirsty
some
mutants
loot.
now.
You're telling me that those things are
Those
military
things.
soldiers.
Yep.
There's something on the wing.
Ammo when the
Some
thing fell apart
thing.
years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project
Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat.
Stocko. You don't step in stocko.
Access to firepower capable of
Got some stocko on my shoe and I can't get it off. I got some stocko on my shoe and I can't get it
No
off.
matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. You help me bring some sanity to this place. Right then. I need to get my rescue team in this.
Yeet the hellbug. Yeet, yeet,
Take
yeet,
care of those
yeet.
snipers. Where do you think you're going with this? You're gonna tell me everything.
At one point that hellbug was worth about $60.
Illegally.
It was a PAX exclusive. I talked a guy down to 28. I had to have it. He was, and even then he was at 30. I was like, nah, man, it's gonna be 28. You're gonna make me feel like I done something. I wanted that hellbug, and Molly did too. Just because it was a stuffed animal. Boom, boom. There we go. Sweet. We have received a donation from the one and only Jason Joseph. Thank you, Double J, for continuing to be the best part of the Emceemur show. Y'all's support is really awesome, man, and it's going to enable me to do big things. We've got so much coming your way. I can't even divulge it all right now. We've got stuff next month that's going to blow your mind, including but not limited to an entire week-long themed week like we had recently with the Pirate Week, and our first quadruple header in a single day. Just buckle up, man. It's coming your way. That icon at the bottom there, I'm not even sure what that was. Probably the Valor. There's a new Valor system, which is another rank up system that they've added to profiles here. They've taken some things out. They've put in some things in. You know, it's streamlining to them. Whether it is or does, that remains to be seen. And I'll certainly know. I mean, it will be definitely palpable if it is. I'll know if this game skips a beat or if it picks up the pace or anything in between. Man, we wore this out. I'm going to tell you what. When the Defiance beta, the original one, came out, we maxed out some stuff. Man, we went start to finish with that thing, knowing that none of this was going to carry over. That's the important thing to remember here. But it didn't matter. It was so much fun, I didn't care. Oh, I don't know how to melee attack. Better take cover. F is a melee attack. Let our shield regenerate. We'll pistol whip some fools. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Jesus! Oh, you want some too, big boy? What up? Right in the skull. Stream looks good, man. I gotta tell you, again, this is my first actual PC stream. I've never done that before. Never had to. But you can probably look to see more. I know Molly has a lot of stuff that she would like to share with you on the PC, including but not limited to farting frog games and more.
Time to speed up.
This will be damn helpful to the Earth Republic.
Oh, really? Choke on that. Had to self-revive. You only get one of those until that cools down. And if you have to extract, you'll be respawned somewhere else and you'll inevitably lose some script. Assault rifle salvage. So there's different types of salvage now that can be applied to different types of weapons when you mod them. So that's new. Now that it's model specific. It's time! It's time! It's Vader time! The biggest shoulders in the business. Why were his shoulders so important? You know if Vader donates to your stream, you're having a good day. Man, the controls are what they are, man, but I'm going to tell you, I could get used to this. Oh, look, they have a little quick wheel for your loadouts. That's new. I didn't really want to do that, though, but... kind of happy with this gun for right now. So let's go to the map. Main missions, side missions. You got fast travel points. I want you to know, too, this freaking world is huge. Oh My God. And we haven't even opened the bottom part of it yet. So, I mean, there's... Yeah. And it's not just empty space in a lot of cases. There's little things going on all over the place. All kind of side missions, side activities, areas to loot. The game is off the hook, dude. The game is off the hook. Again, you know I am not an MMO guy. I just don't do them. I mean, they're too demanding of you. But this one, I love everything about it. I mean, am I putting a... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've sold you and it's free. You're auto-sold. That's a bit of a hike for Betty McDarfler. Can't remember when you get a vehicle. Anyway, let's walk.
Let's hurry this up.
Run, Betty, run! Get that turd off of me. Ruining my sprint. This game is off the hook. I know what I'm playing tonight. But God, we got God of War, and that's awesome too. And I was really getting my groove on NBA Live 18. There's just too many games. Too many freaking games. We're not even talking about retro games right now, and there's too many of those. So, I mean, good Lord Almighty.
There's a mission I need completed, but it's no job for a soldier. It
Accepted.
demands someone with your level of, well, recklessness.
Let's move. I've zeroed in on the objective.
Oh, dang. It's up there on top of that bridge, too, isn't it? Alright. Well, we'll get up there. Dan, you have a maximum carry capacity, but it's not an encumbrance thing. It's not a weight thing. So you never get to where you're walking all sludgy like you do in Skyrim and Witcher. And then you can even buy more inventory slots if you want them, which at first that sounds kind of stupid, like the freaking Metal Gear Survive that just came out, but it's not. You have plenty of inventory slots, you know, stock, vanilla. And if you really get to where you think you need to buy more slots, you probably need to thin the herd in your inventory. I just did that recently on the original game. Got rid of all kind of stuff I didn't need. And you scrap it, you know, you get resources out of it and you use it to really rebuild the weapons you do want to keep and buff them up.
It's an ambush.
Oh yeah, dude, this Gaia coming, I'm going to want the collector's edition of that. Big time. Get off of me. Dadgummit, step back, lady. What am I leaving? Oh, that's the wave surveyor.
We got what we came for. Let's get out of here.
So many great NIS America collector's editions coming out. Harvest Moon's coming out for the Switch. I'm going to be picking that up. Can we jump this thing? Oh, we can so jump this thing.
All targets are handled.
You know, the game feels weird to anyone at first because it doesn't have sticky cover. That feels really, really weird. In a third-person shooter game. But I gotta tell you, you get to where you do not miss it. Vader requests General Chaos. I guarantee you that's coming up, sir. You've more than earned the right to make a request. So chaos it is, coming your way. It's important to note there's no fall damage. I've never understood that, but you can do some really cool stunts in your vehicles, and you actually get achievements for doing them. If you just have a whim just to go off a mountain or something, do a dadgum 900-degree flip in your ATV, and you're still hanging on when you hit the ground, you'll get some achievements on that, man. It's really fun. Put it in the Dropbox. Feels like a bunch of, you know, fetch quests at times, but it's never tedious because you're looting all the while, and that's what keeps you coming back to the game anyway. Oh, and here's how we get our first vehicle, an Atex Growler.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the target.
I couldn't remember when you actually get the weapon, the first vehicle. The first shooter game I remember playing, I guess define shooter, you mean like Life Force shooter, or like a dude shooting a gun shooter? I mean, the first person shooter I really played was Modern Warfare 2. And I had never messed with any of that. And, you know, old Breezer, man, he had been playing it with people for a while. He had a PS3. I still hadn't gone, you know, new systems, and Jason, neither did you. So, you know, that kind of stuff was foreign to us. But when I'd stepped up and got a 360, he got me playing that. And Black Ops came out soon after that. And the rest was history. I've been a Call of Duty-er ever since. But I mean, as far as third-person shooters or a game that plays like this, I mean, I guess it would be the Grand Theft Auto series on PS2, although the main objective of that is, I wouldn't call it a shooter, I guess, but I mean, it kind of is. You do a lot of shooting, and it lives and dies by the combat. And I see some green loot. Okay, Alt is the roll. Get us a gaming keyboard, and we might just keep playing this character. Gotcha. Alright, so what we're getting here is a new shield. The power meter above the red health is your shield.
It'll be more effective than standard gear.
Oh, look at all that. So we're going to go to our inventory. Or maybe not. I think we got more enemies. Might not be a good time to go to the inventory. Yeah, we got a bio man coming out. And he is not happy. Oh no. Yeah, this is not going to be good.
Intruder! Defend this position! Send backup! Now! No surrender!
Ooh. Ooh. Hope that finds its mark, and it doesn't. Don't know why we're getting that message. I guess we killed some people that were in on whatever that guy was doing, and we're going to get bonuses for that side quest being done. That happens sometimes. You'll shoot a few people passing through an area, and you don't even realize you're helping somebody out on their quest. And it doesn't hurt them for you to do that, but it does help you because you'll get, you know, added in on the loot. Either that or that was this deal right here, yeah. And that guy finished all those people off. No sweat off my nuggets. He can't take your loot, you know. It's not like that. You only you can see your loot. And speaking of loot, let's do what we were about to do before. Let's go to our character. Let's go to inventory. So you look at our first shield here. Capacity is 1222, 20% recharge every second, and a 4-second delay. Then we're going to look down here on this one. Goblin 215, thanks so much, dude, for stopping by. You know I'm a big fan of your work. Make sure you guys follow Goblin 215 on Twitch and YouTube if you don't already, because if you do not, you will be missing out on some fantastic live streams with some lovely overlays, really good gameplay. Love the work that you do, sir. Always great to have you in the stream. So the green is the next step up from just the white standard ones. There it goes. White, green, blue, purple, and orange, I believe, is the order. So this would be an uncommon. Not a whole lot better, but better recharge and more hit points. So obviously we're going to go with that. Equip it. And we need to go back to our loadouts. We really don't need loadout number 1 looking that way. SMG might be cool to put on. You can view your weapons and get a full 360 view of what you got. I really like that about it. Again, the artwork on these things is so cool and they're so unique. There's so many different kinds of weapons. And it's not like all shotguns look the same and all pistols look the same. No. They all have different looks to them. There's a few classes of them that may look similar. And then they're all going to look different when you start, you know, putting mods and attachments and stuff like that. Goblin says, I sound like I can be on a radio station. You know, Mother always said I should get into broadcasting, but I was too busy playing rock music. I missed my calling. But hey, it's not too late. You know, we're on here and we broadcast and we do what we do. And boy, what an age we live in where we have the technology to just go on here and you're live doing stuff. It's such an awesome thing. Look at this little sub-Mac, man. This thing is tight. I'm equipping that just on looks. It's got the VBI logo, Dr. Von Bach's trademark. We're equipping that bad boy. Sure are. A lot less damage, but then you look at the fire rate versus, say, the carbine or the light machine gun. So be a nice little backup class to have there. So that's cool. And as you can see, again, this is why we're here. The power ranking has gone up because our inventory is full of more powerful things than it once had. So that is a good average of how much of a threat you are. And that's going to be really helpful to know going into PvP how much of a threat you're going to be against other people. I mean, it's just one of those things that, you know, I used to be a factor in PvP until I came back to the game months later, and then I wasn't anymore, but you still have the fun of catching back up. It's not like the game just up and leaves you. So, there's that. And the weapons are everything, too. You know, you can really make some really tough guns that you can exploit their strengths against other people's weaknesses, get your kills, and achieve your objectives, because a lot of the PvP, besides being ground war, takes on kind of a domination kind of thing where you're trying to capture points, and that's always fun. I always enjoy those styles of play. So we will exit the menu, try out this new gun. Oh, that just feels good. All right, reload. Return to the E-Rep camp. And yeah, and if you, that's the thing, Dan, you got to know, if you're not a fan of PvP, no problem. Don't ever touch it on here if you don't want to. Won't matter. Won't affect your experience on this one iota. You don't ever have to do it if you don't want to. It's seamless if you want to go in and out of it, but if you don't, don't. And if you want to go in there and suck, go in there and suck and just see what it's like, because it's not going to hurt you in this, in the single player part. So, absolutely no risk to try it out. Hell, you may even surprise yourself.
Nice. We have access to a runner now.
Alright, we got a runner now.
You want to get around faster.
One of my medics found some supplies at the Accord Medical Clinic, but he said there's mutants crawling all over the place.
And there it is.
Get him in there so we can get that gear.
And calling the vehicle is a lot like calling your horse in The Witcher or anything like that. You know, they can blow up, but you can just call another one. Oh, see, I waited too long to get on it. There we go. And I'm guessing... Man, that feels weird. Okay. I need to get my driver's license. If you have a two-seater vehicle, too, other players can hop in with you and ride with you to a destination. You can always hitch a ride with somebody and just see where they're going. They may be destined for some fun action. Come on now. Oh my God, I can't drive. It's keyboard, man. Whoa, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Raid the medicine cabinet.
I'm picking up a distress signal from Captain Grant's men.
All right, well.
We better help.
You have a thruster on these things too. I killed him by running over him. I don't know what the button is on here though. Wadoosh!
I'm pinned down.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Coming for you. Oh, there's dude. I wonder where he went. Beat you up. Lighten him up. I'm liking the sub-mac, man. I like to do some customization. Alright, we're going to rescue the medics. Rise and be whole. Oh man, we gotta wait till we take these fools out. Take cover here for just a minute. What is there, one right on me? Alright, Alright, well we got full juice now on the shield, so let's go get these guys. I'm coming for you.
We've got hostile mutants moving in from the northeast.
Oh god, I'm hitting the wrong button.
Mutants coming in from the west.
Oh, load them up, lady. Come on with you. I don't know about that other medic, but the other player probably revived her already. No? Love this pistol. Just feels good. Jesus.
Thought it was a goner. Thought it was a goner.
Eat it. Pick up my resources, my ammo.
Thanks for the assist. We'll get this truck running and meet you at the medical clinic.
Hey, you bet, dude. Meet up with the E-Rep medics. That's a bit of a drive.
Mark Hunter, we're in position, but this place is crawling with more
Ready to
mutants.
roll.
We're going to need your help.
Well, what do you want me to do? I got my own problems over here. Look at all these guys pouring out over here. We are joined by Gary Waller. What's up, Gary? Proud owner of a new Gears of War, or not Gears of War, God of War PS4 console signature series. That's an awesome thing, dude. We are playing Defiance 2050 beta on the PC. I was doing better with the pistol. What the? Deep. Yeah, I don't know it all, but I've been around the block a few times, and I can tell you some things. Yeah, it's truly a thing of beauty, dude. That's a keeper. I mean, my Destiny one was cool, but there was nothing on it. You know, it's just a white finish instead of the piano black version. Just something different, but it really turned out to be not that different. So, if there was a cooler like that, the Black Ops 3 one was really pretty. I would have liked to have traded up for that one, but by then I'd already had a new hard drive in the one I had, and now I don't want to take it out and do all that again. So, but yeah, that one's a keeper, dude. Mac that sucker out. Keep it forever. You know what? I could play this for the next 30 years and still not be done, because it's just freaking awesome. This was a good first look at the 2050 beta, and you know, as it comes out on console, both PS4 and Xbox One, we're going to be taking a look at again, but not from the very beginning. We're going to be taking a look at it from the standpoint of my character once I transfer him over. Can't do that on PC because that's just a completely different server, I reckon. At least I wouldn't think so, but I mean, who knows? Who knows what Triumph's got up their sleeves? But they've maintained this thing for freaking years, and it's still a great functional game. Hey, cool ass Robert Payne coming in there right at the end. Don't forget to catch the recap, sir. Always glad to have you, though. You can always count on RP. He's going to be there. But man, this was a cool first look. I can't believe we actually got this thing to work. My first PC stream, and it went off without a hitch, so I'm really excited about that. As much as I'm excited about Defiance 2050, this is going to go on through the remainder of this weekend and a little bit tomorrow morning too. Maybe we'll have a chance to do a little bit more on this and look at some more of the further adventures of Betty McDarfler. If not, you know we're going to be coming at you with more stuff as soon as it hits console. No word on a date on that yet, but we will be waiting with bated breath. Tryon, loving what you do, man. Keep it up. Cannot wait to play this on frickin' current gen consoles. And again, if you want to play Defiance now, get on your 360, get on your PS3, just download it. It's free. Get going, and you'll probably be able to transfer that character to the respective matching current gen console when the time comes. So, can't beat it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you're going to like this video. So leave a like. Go ahead, like it. And subscribe if you like watching people play things day one. If you like watching people take on betas. If you like watching people unbox Lord Collector's Editions. If you like watching people do yard sale findings and scavengings. All things that we do right here on the Emceemur Show. And we love to have each and one of you each and every time. Thanks to everybody that rolled through tonight. And special thanks to everybody that donated. You guys are just a fantastic part of the Emceemur Show. All of you guys. I can't do this without you. Y'all are what makes it happen. Y'all come up in here. We have a great time each and every time. So many more times ahead. We got a big month of May coming up. You guys buckle up. I'm bracing myself for major gaming action. Emceemur signing off for now. And I will see each and every one of you again next time.